Okay, I did a little update here on the drawing. This is where I'm at. Have the design updated. Concrete, wood. In this here, I have the 4 tanks in here. Those tanks are drawn as 8-foot diameter. Not sure what yours are, but these are drawn as 8-foot diameter. I got 4 of them in there. Then I have a 12 by 12 electrical room drawn into that corner. I show 2 soybean roasters and a hammer mill for making cornmeal. And somewhat the final design, future. So if we look over here, here we have transport auger. Whoops, my truck's at the wrong spot. Bothers me. There. Have my 15-4 medium duty hopper bin here. Have reclaim conveyor catching both unloads coming back here, dumping into a 48-foot 10-inch auger, going up to the peak of my hopper bin. I need to have the tail of the auger to the discharge of the auger is about 40-degree incline. Needs to be about 36 foot from where the bottom of the auger is to where the center of the bin is. Here I show just the one soybean roaster in there. Same 12 by 12 building, electrical room, 4 8-foot liquid tanks, roaster. Would actually be nicest if you go with this exact layout. I would put an electric door going in through this wall of this electrical room. A door going in through there, or right here, somewhere at this corner here, one side or the other. And I would have all the controls in that room. That would be nicest, I would say. Because I mean, we can have the roaster controls in the room with the roaster, but there is dirt and stuff, and having electrical controls in a control room is by far the nicest way to do it. This way here, you're let's be right here. You can have your steam vent out here. Blow your steam outside. Move the building a little farther away. I built the buildings here according to the your details. Have concrete 3 foot outside this door and over through here. Just thought it looked nice that way. 30 foot of concrete in front of the commodity bays for loading your feed truck, without moving the bins farther away from the road. See, we're still at that 180 foot. I may have picked my site on the middle of the road here, about 3 inches different than the last time, but it's still 180 foot off the center of the road. I am at 52 foot for my commodity shed. So we're about 52 foot from the center of the road to the edge of the commodity shed. Right over here, between here, I have a little less room than I had, but I still think it's I think it's totally fine. The only thing, this auger right here is gonna have to be turned to go this way or turned to go this way, because if you want to ever pull the flighting out of this auger, you're going to be hitting right against this building. So it can't come straight out here. I would personally take that auger and go about like that. move that right like that. Maybe I ought to go a little bit more. Like this. That should work. There. Now you'll be able to just miss the corner of that building. Can actually make this conveyor shorter this way. There. Now, that's what we're working with. I show this double run across here that it goes up. That way you could have the tail end of the next one underneath here. Usually like to park them 4 foot, close to 4 foot off the peak ring on the discharge. That way you can put another one underneath, go on to the next bin then. So yeah, let me know if I got everything figured out right here. I think I have what I need. I think I understood your descriptions, and that should work. You can see the discharges of the cyclones coming through the roof. That should do the job. Let me know if there's anything else any other information you need or any details you want other than this. I can put whatever details to it you need, but I just want to make sure that we got our design right. So let me know, and I'll make adjustments from there. I'll get the quotes over today sometime.